to this episode of the MPE 2025 Awards Winners Series, where we pair and showcase not one, but two MPE 2025 award winners to discuss what matters in merchant payments. My name is Neira Jones, and it is my pleasure to welcome Kamil Hanáček, Executive Director at Switch.io.com, and Lenny Leemann, CEO and founder at Greenspark, to hear their insights around today's theme, Voices of Influence, Real-World Influence in Payments. And at the very end, I'll be asking them a surprise question, one they haven't seen coming. Stick around to find out what it is. But first, let me tell you about our two winners and what makes them perfect to discuss our theme today. Kamil Hanáček won the 2025 MPE Influencer of the Year Award for redefining merchant payments through more than 20 years of fintech innovation. As Switch.io's executive director, his strategic vision transformed complexity into growth, cementing his legacy as an ecosystem trailblazer and technological alchemist. Greenspark won the 2025 Chairman's Award, that's very dear to my heart, for transforming payments into environmental action. 3.4 million trees planted, more than 30 tons of CO2 eliminated, 8 million plastic bottles rescued. They've boosted partner revenues by 21%, proving ethics and economics are actually allies. Welcome, Kamil and Lenny. I'm delighted to have you here. Kamil, would you please say a few words?
Yes. Hi, Neira. Thank you so much for your kind introduction and also for finding a actually new description of my role that I really and immediately fell in love with, like a technological alchemist. Thanks so much.
And Lenny, say a few words.
Yeah, hi, Neira. Great to be here. At Greenspark, we turn everyday transactions into real measurable environmental action, all embedded seamlessly into customer flows like payments, orders, reviews, and loyalty systems. And I'm super excited for our conversation today.
Wow, fantastic. Well, let's dive in then. So first of all, let's talk about your winning moments. So what did the award mean for you, and what was happening in your company at the time? First to you, Kamil.
Okay, I have to say that winning the award was a significant moment in my career. It helped me to stop for a while and gave me the possibility to look back to the time when we started to create the Switch.io payment orchestration platform, setting up a cooperation within the first customers, and investing in innovation and growing together with our partners. However, in the very dynamic payment industry, you rarely take the time to find even a short break. But the MPE Influencer of the Year Award gave me that pause. On one hand, it really made me appreciate how far we have already come. But on the other hand, we need all the time to take a look into the future to empower the Switch.io platform with the new features and within the aim to set up the new strategic partnerships among the overall payment ecosystem. And what was very interesting and meaningful for me was seeing how my colleagues reacted. I need to say that I saw the true pride and the feeling that our work really matters. From the very first moment, it was absolutely clear that this is just not my award, but the shared recognition on everything what we have built together.
Fantastic. And to you, Lenny, so what did that mean for you and what was happening in your company at the time?
Yeah, winning the Chairman's Award was a huge moment for us because it really validated what we've always believed, that sustainability and profitability can go hand in hand. At the same time, we just crossed some really major milestones, such as having our community plant over 3 million trees and rescue millions of plastic bottles from our world's oceans. Internally, we were scaling our technology to make climate action an embedded part of payments. So the award felt like a recognition not only of past impact, but also of the direction that we're heading into.
Fantastic. Well, congratulations again to you both. So now let's look beyond the trophy. What challenges are you actually both solving now, and how has your market position evolved? Continuing with you, Lenny.
Yeah. Right now, our main focus is on making sustainability frictionless for merchants and all of their stakeholders. What we see time and time again is that businesses genuinely want to take action, but they don't always know how to integrate it into their customer experience in a way that's measurable and trustworthy. We focused on embedding impact directly into the customer journey, so that every interaction, every transaction can automatically generate real verified climate action. And the impact has been huge, both for our planet, as you mentioned earlier, and for the businesses wherein our partners see an increase in core business metrics like conversion rates, retention, and ultimately revenue after integrating Greenspark. At the same time, we're expanding our portfolio of environmental projects from kelp seaforestation in Canada to pollinator agroforestry in Haiti, so that companies can support a broader range of high integrity initiatives that resonate with all of their customers and stakeholders. And that combination of measurable business results and meaningful on the ground impact has really strengthened our position in the market. We're not just supporting sustainability efforts, we're helping to drive them at scale in an engaging, visible, and fully trackable way.
That's fantastic progress. And to you, Kamil, so what challenges are you solving now, and how has your market position evolved?
Actually, we have evolved from being just a technological payment provider to becoming a strategic partner for our customers that want to have more control over their payment infrastructure. And the challenges we are solving right now is helping the companies to break free from the rigid, closed payment ecosystem that limits their growth and innovation. Actually, payments today are incredibly and very complex, and many of the businesses feel locked in by the legacy infrastructure or restrictive provider models. Mm-hmm. Our focus is on giving the freedom to orchestrate the in-person payments according to the customer choice, creating open but secure payment solutions that adapt to their needs and requirements. We see actually the market trends that the businesses would like to have a bigger control about their payment infrastructure and have a freedom of choice. And this shift has empowered our market position as more businesses see us not just as another vendor of the payment solution, but as a strategic partner who helps them to shape their future with more independency and flexibility.
Well, you talk about the future, Kamil. So let's examine what's on the horizon for you both. So where do you actually see payments evolving in your area, and any advice that you could give to other innovators?
Actually, I can see that the payment solutions are evolving towards a greater flexibility and so-called personalization. The future won't be about, from my perspective, one size fits all approach, let's say, solution. It will be about giving the businesses the options and the tools they need to build the payment infrastructure that really reflects their unique needs and ambitions. Terms such as AI, blockchain, open banking, data security, regulation will definitely play a role for the payment innovations. But from my perspective, the major point is what value it will bring towards the market participants. And actually, my advice to innovators is pretty simple. Focus on the real problem, listen closely to your customer and partners, and take care about them. Because the true innovation is about creating the long-lasting value which is appreciated by the whole market.
Very wise advice. And to you, Lenny, where do you see payments evolving in your area, and any advice you could give to other innovators?
Yeah, I believe the future of payments is about purpose as much as convenience. We've moved from payments being purely transactional to becoming a real opportunity for connection with customers. In our space specifically, there's a real shift happening away from vague, untrackable climate project funding towards fully transparent, measurable impact that's embedded directly into the payments layer. It's where sustainability, transparency, and trust aren't just afterthoughts. They're really built into every transactions. Many companies already have CSR budgets that they spend in often obscure ways. So breaking it down into smaller chunks and making those tangible for their customers makes a lot of sense, since suddenly that CSR budget also supports marketing and engagement efforts. My advice to innovators would be, don't just chase efficiency, chase meaning. Payments touch everyone every day. And if you can layer purpose without adding friction, you will really be creating something that lasts.
And absolutely, and that goes back to what Kamil was saying earlier in terms of personalization, which will play a role into what you've just been saying, Lenny. Well, thank you both. I mean, hopefully they weren't too difficult questions, but now we have actually reached the quick fire round. So we're going to be very fast with this. So we only have a couple of minutes, and I'll start with you, Kamil. So I'm going to ask you 3 questions. So the first question is, what's next?
Actually, Neira, this is a brilliant question. Our next chapter is about the scaling our vision globally and setting the standards for the open, independent, and flexible payment ecosystems. We want to build and help the businesses everywhere unlock the new growth and the opportunities, while continuing to empower our partnerships, advance our technology, and stay ahead of emerging challenges.
Cool. Second question. Describe your company in 3 words.
Okay. Innovation, professionality, and collaboration.
Okay. Now, give me 1 word to describe the merchant payments industry.
Partnerships.
Good one. So, and now to you, Lenny. What's next?
Yeah, I mean, we're super excited for what's ahead. We're expanding into new verticals, bringing embedded sustainability to providers and platforms across Europe and North America, while also adding new high-impact projects like coral restoration to our portfolio. And at the same time, we're entering new markets and rolling out additional languages to make sustainability accessible to more companies and users worldwide.
Fantastic. Next question. Describe your company in 3 words.
Visible, trackable, impact.
Fantastic. Now, give me 1 word to describe the merchant payments industry.
I'd go with transformative, because payments are no longer just about transactions. They're becoming a way to engage and retain customers.
Fabulous. Now, I told you to wait until the end for the surprise question, and this is the time. The final question, one that neither of you knows about. Are you ready?
Let's go.
Okay, here goes. Did winning the award open any doors you did not expect? First to you, Kamil.
Yeah, sure. It did, definitely, but maybe in more moderate ways than the people may expect. Actually, the award gave me the personally more visibility, and I noticed that plenty of the people started to recognize me more and also actively approach me for the conversations, which I all the time very appreciate. But I need to say what mattered most to me was that it also brought more attention to Switcho as a whole, as a platform, as a company, which I'm honestly very thankful for, because it created the connections and opportunities that we wouldn't be easily able to reach.
Fabulous. And you, Lenny, did winning the award open any doors for you that you didn't expect?
Yeah, absolutely. Beyond just recognition, the award gave us credibility with partners that we'd been trying to reach for a while. And it also, sped up the conversations with those that we were already speaking to. It also created conversations with payment providers and global merchants who saw us not just as, a sustainability company, but as an industry-backed innovation partner. So yeah, the award really helped open a lot of doors for us, which is awesome.
Well, I'm really glad about that. Well, thank you both. You've been absolutely fabulous. I'm Neira Jones, chair of the MPE Awards, and you've been listening to our Voices of Influence, Kamil Hanáček, executive director at switch.io.com, and Lenny Leemann, CEO and founder at Greenspark. Thank you both. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the episode, follow, subscribe, leave a comment, and share it with someone who'd love it. More coming soon on The Voices of MPE.
Yeah, thanks so much for having us.
Definitely, much appreciated. Thank you.
Bye-bye.